Hello everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to some more Heroes of Hammerwatch 2. Today we've got the Paladin. We're going to go Divine Spec, and we've got a big ol' Great Axe to support it. This build is kind of hilarious. I don't really have the gear I want for this. This is kind of a spell power nuke build based entirely around Divine Pillars because it's obscenely strong. But there's some downtime between when the spell is cast and when it's actually like usable again. So if I cast it, it's like got a pretty long cooldown. Doesn't look very impressive right there, but once we get to the run, you'll see it. So this is the skill setup I'm using for this run. Maxed out Armored Knight, so we live. Lay on Hands. We are running New Game Plus. Lay on Hands is nice for a lower cooldown. Max this out. I'm torn. I think I would max out the whole tree, honestly, on this build once I had the stats for it and the skills, but for now, this is what we're doing. And then one other thing I did that's pretty important is I turned off combo at the guy over here. If you don't know, you could turn it off now. It was updated in a patch, so combo stuff won't show up in the skill orb upgrades, which is gonna be nice. Let's go to New Game Plus before I forget. Very importantly, we're gonna go mana cost down, right? And we're gonna do this because I'm gonna use the sudden death potion. So our spells are going to drain our life, but they're also going to do 50% more damage. Not really a problem because every time we get low, we could just lay on hands. In addition, I should show before I go into it, there is an upgrade for this ability that whenever this procs and we get low, we cast Divine Pillars for free, whether it's on cooldown or not. So, kind of nice. And also, cooldown reduction here, up mana costs, spell crit, up mana costs, and resistances. Pretty self-explanatory there. For the architect, we just go Farsight as usual. What was the other one? Higher chance of finding a treasure. I don't think I've turned this one on yet, but let's do that. Let's turn on all the things. I am kind of broke right now, so that'll be helpful. I've got like, this is like half my money, I think. Whatever. This is an expensive run. Let's not goof it up, I guess, huh? All right, we're on New Game Plus 1, and we start. So yeah, I tested this out just to see how it would work. I did it with a sword and a shield. Really, that ability kind of carries the whole thing, and yeah. Now, I did it with a sword and a shield, like I said, and because I did it with a sword and a shield, I was able to just like not take damage, but we also didn't do a lot of damage. So I feel like this is going to be better in the meantime, because that run basically came down to me running around like a madman, avoiding things. I'm going to take the armor for sure. And one thing that someone has mentioned in the comments, which this is a great piece of advice that I completely forgot about. If you're not using these, there's a meta progression achievement to like use potions. So if you're not going to use them, just go to the well, use all your potions, and hit the well. All right, so I don't think we care too much about Conviction. This isn't really that build. There is a full mana build that I want to try, but that's not it. I think we want to go Purging Flames here. Could also Lay on Hands. I just don't think we need to Lay on Hands. That's kind of where I'm at on this. As always, it'll be a full run. Well, as, you know, in New Game Plus, anyway. Yeah, that does a lot of damage, and then being able to switch to this is pretty nice. The only thing I don't like is this axe doesn't have lifesteal, but it does have 5% spell crit on it, so that's another reason we're using it. Also, great axes are just really good, seems like. See, anytime we get low, we just pop our heal. This character does have death protection as well because of that angelic ability. So very rarely, I feel like, are you gonna get surprise death. Now, our single target is kind of poo-poo. It's kind of really bad. We'll see what we can do about that. So yeah, the comments have been very split since the last Paladin video about how they're pretty much like the worst solo class in the game, so I wanted to test this out. I'll take this shield even though it's not exactly my favorite. I also saw some comments about holding 2 sets of gear in your inventory. I definitely see how that is like optimal, but at the same time, I feel like that hurts the spirit of the roguelikiness of it. It's one of the things I like about Death Must Die is that game, if you bring gear into the run, it gets locked out. Which I think would be, I mean, whatever, let people play the way they want to play, right? I don't have a problem with it, but I, for one, am not going to be doing that. That's a decent amount of damage. Did I miss anything here? I really don't want to miss stuff. And I'm really bad about doing it, so let's just take a look-see-loo. Trader, I definitely grabbed the skill orb. Okay, we just had a small first map. That's nice. That's nice. But yeah, this character actually seems pretty strong. I wonder if it'll translate to like higher new game pluses, because we can make the skill a lot stronger. There's another level to that ability that makes it hit twice, so it hits 3 times. And then you can add lightning damage to it. Pretty good, I think. One of the better spells in the game for sure. So having cooldown reduction would be pretty good, right? Like the most you can get for that. I don't have any. I don't know if there's any cooldown reduction late. In fact, it might all be on cloth, so there might be like, this is kind of like a priest. If you were to run this as full like int gear, you could probably do pretty well. I do not know if that's optimal or not. If someone's done it, let me know in the comments, but I feel like there's definitely a world where if you get all spell cooldown reduction gear and you're just literally a divine pillar spammer, you're doing okay. So like, we don't need to kill all these guys. I mean, we can also spend to win. Okay, we're not great at it. All right, so we'll take 25% extra damage on the spell because, you know, why not? I don't know why I did that. I literally just talked about using the potions before hitting the shrine, or the potion refill, and then completely ignored it. I'm a dum-dum. Okay. Mana regen up, armor pen gauntlets seem pretty decent. I don't know if mana regen up is a stat I ever really want. But I don't know if any of these other things are any good either. Oh well. We take these. Hopefully we can find some neat stuff. All right, give me sweet pancake. I think that's actually the one I wanted, right? That's the movement speed one. Movement speed and XP gain. Yeah, that's fine. We're level 20, so we can get 5 levels in this run, which would be very nice. Also, getting Blessed Strike upgraded wouldn't be terrible. Like, as far as up skill orbs go. It does an obscene amount of damage. And then we just spin to win. We don't need to fight these guys. Waste of time. Waste of time. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. But if I did, so be it. So the trick is going to be actually hitting secret walls when I'm incentivized not to kill stuff. I'll go Headhunter contract. I definitely, like I said, I'm kind of broke. Kind of don't have gold. Kind of spin it on meta progression so that this guy could have actual spell power. Because that is a thing you can upgrade with gold. But, yeah, he had like no points into it, so we went from like 0 to 8 or whatever it is. I don't know that the mining picks were that useful. Yeah, let's get everyone together. How do those things not die? Whatever. And by those things, I meant the birds. Maybe they evaded. I don't know. We swing. The basic attack on the Great Axe, not so great. Not so great. What do you have? A Sacred Cross? Well, I think that's an easy pickup. I mean, I do like Apothecary's Sickle quite a bit, but Sacred Cross into like the 4-piece bonus, it's really good. Spell's dumb. Yeah, I don't know if... I think if this was multiplayer, you would not want to be doing what I'm doing right now. Because enemies, well, most of the scaling in multiplayer is for enemy HP. Some of it is also damage, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to shield if you're running this. Or you're gonna want to be a spellcaster. That's when, hey, whirlwind coming through. Yeah, purging strike is literally, or blessed strike. The upgrade is purging strike. It's literally just for single target. All right, sure. I mean, it does okay there. I think you just don't want to blow your load when you could be like saving this for a significant number of enemies. Whirlwind seems so good. Oh, we found both. A powerful heavy crossbow? Is that? Okay. Okay. Could enchant that. Maybe it'll turn into something good. I don't remember which way it was out. Let's check. Let's consult the map, shall we? Up left. I already cleared the rest of the map. Nice. Nice. I'll hit the button. Really wasn't that much XP. Probably not worth it. All right, I'm gonna, well, I don't think I'm gonna need to use any potions, so I'm gonna do the thing before I forget and just drink all my potions. So I've been playing a long time, and we just got potion gulpers too. I'm one of those people who like hoards resources just in case I'll ever need it, and then never uses it. Also, Mana Stone is kind of a sick pickup. What you got for me, guy? All right, Magic Missile is fine. The Lightning Pin is probably good here. For sure. These others are like, whatever. I'll take Scroll and Magic Missile, sure. Why not? Why not? I wanna pull more dudes. Yeah. Maybe it's just me. I kind of feel like all weapons should have an offhand attack and just let shields and other things just be stat sticks. That'd be more interesting. I think Armor Knight is pretty terrible here. I do. However, we don't need wood. I am insanely overloaded on wood right now. Phrasing. And yeah, I just don't need it. We'll take the Ring of Recovery. Spell crit? Oh, I guess I could have. Well, I didn't have the skill points to upgrade that anyway at the attunement shop to attune it. I mean, so unfortunate. All right. Lay on Hands Cleansing is pretty nice. I guess we could take Conviction. It's not exciting. Maybe Lay on Hands Cleansing Touch has, like, some... I didn't mean to press that. Has some value that I'm not seeing. There's definitely times. That is a... I think that dude threw a rock at the broken wall. Okay. Useless gear, but that's fine. Where are we headed? Where are we trying to go? I think we just want to pull everything like normal. There's some 4K crits in there. Crits in 4K. Oh, there's an imp. Apparently the imp does go away. Oh, thank you. I needed that. Much appreciated. And I'm just gonna drop one of these off over here. Oh, and they're dead. I mean, it's not the most damaging skill, I guess, but the AOE on it is crazy. And the fact it can hit multiple times, kind of nice. Definitely feels like I missed a hidden room. So we're gonna have to find that. If I were a hidden room, where would I be? Nope. It's to be like on a hallway. No. You know what? We'll just open up the map. You have to like kind of zoom in too. I don't like that to see it. You gotta look for the little gray thing. I mean, if you've been watching my videos, you know what the deal is. While I'm doing this, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it. Gotta do my little YouTube shill. You guys know the deal. It's part of the game, unfortunately. Where the hell is... Where's the hidden room? This is a nonsense. Hey, I didn't already get one, did I? Or get this... Was this a hidden room up here? Wait. Am I the dumbest? You guys need to calm down, first of all. That was a hidden room. I already got both. Okay, never mind. Just me being me. Off we go. But yeah, I do think it'd be cool if like different types of swords had their own right click. Cause like, I don't think shield right click is all exciting, and I really don't like the glyphs. I mean, maybe you could keep the glyphs. I don't know. Well, that did a little bit of damage. Not insane, for sure. I'm gonna wait till the next cycle to do it. We just strike till then. Yep. Nice fire phase guy. He's not really a guy, he's more of a totem. Easy. What a jokester. 10% movement speed, 70 HP, 25 spell power. I'm interested. We have right now spell power, cast speed, fire damage. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. The cape's awesome. All right, you guys die. Yeah, this seems fine. I don't know. It certainly seems like a totally fine ability to clear New Game Plus with. Maybe New Game Plus 2 is more difficult. Maybe it's gonna get harder later on, you know? I mean, it definitely is, right? But, it seems like it's doing a lot already. I'm gonna take Lay on Hands damage. I think turning Lay on Hands into an offensive spell when we're already doing offensive spell stuff is pretty neat. 20 spell power. Also decent. That's how you know I'm not like super over farmed for any of these, is because my shit's not attuned. Oh, I kind of feel bad. We just left all those guys to die. There ain't no way they're living. But, you know, it's what they get for being in the forest. They were supposed to be a new game. Regular, not new game plus. And now we just run around. We don't need to, you know, fight everything at one time. We just wait and then get them all. I think the birds, or the bats, dodged it. I think that's what happened. These guys are not undead. Very much not. That is 15% reduced spell cooldown. Okay, well. So much for our Shadow Curse gain, huh? We also get some HP out of this. We get a lot of HP out of this. Well, that's really good. This is normally has 15-second cooldown. Does it? I wonder if there's... It would be cool to see what the actual cooldown was. Oh, I guess I could just look, right? Don't I have... Isn't that one of the stats in the stat screen? I don't know. Bear with me while I am dumb. Cast, crit, multiple resource. Is cooldown reduction not a stat shown over here? Huh. Weird. Anyways, 15% cooldown reductions, everything. Literally everything. All I wanted, to quote Haley Williams. All right, let's keep moving around. We zap. How do you guys feel about fire? I also wonder which rooms are the treasure rooms, you know? I'm assuming it's those like big vault type areas, and we got a level, nice. Very, very nice. All right, well, this is feeling awfully great, I gotta be honest. I think, by the way, next run, I'm pretty sure is gonna be Primalist Warrior. I wanted to go into that. Especially with this axe. We're probably just gonna hand this axe off to the other guy. It feels very on brand for an Elemental Warrior. Who's basically a two-handed enhanced Shami for my WoW heads. Like, it's what he is, and that's awesome, because I love that class. Except I don't like totems in any game ever. So it kind of sucks that that class is, in WoW specifically, has always been linked to totems. Like, there's basically no way to get around it. You should always be using some totems, so it's personally not my favorite. But it's the only thing that's held it back for me. All right, let's do the thing. Use all our potions. Press the button. I did the thing. And found the secret room? Man, look at me. Look at me being a responsible player. All right, so let's get our... That would have been funny if I skipped the skill orb on the stage. After all of this. Am I old? Is that a sign someone's old if they say stage? We're 100% going to take Shield of Faith here, I think. Actually, what is our HP regen? It's 5.2. I'll take Divine Protection, whatever. It's interesting, I guess. Lose 22 stone, get 20 iron. That's funny. We're gonna take Crowning Achievement. I'm gonna lose a skill. I normally don't like doing that, but 20 weapon spell power, +1 per level. For tier 1 Purging Flames is insane. I didn't really need to come over here. I will say not having Purging Flames does make Blessed Strike significantly worse, though. That's a kind of unfortunate. This room just dies, right? I need the last upgrade for pillars. That's what I need. It's, you know, not the lightning damage one, but the additional blast. Just so it lasts a little bit longer. I'm gonna go down here just because I have a feeling like... Motherfucker. I had a suspicion that there might be a broken hallway like right over here, and it would be terrible to skip it. I don't know why I pressed... That's a new drink. There's still new drinks for me. Shadow Curse gain down, minus mana regen. You know, that seems actually really strong. Because mana regen is pretty easy to come by. And Shadow Curse gain is brutal. I did not pay attention to when I should be or shouldn't be going. Okay. This is why we take track damage down into a run. So I don't have to deal with so much BS. And this is also why I brought the axe, so I could whirlwind after I miss. Blessing of Might gives us 10% damage, that's fine. We hack. Hack and slash is the name of the game. Yeah, getting one more trigger on that would be huge. Just fire it away. I mean, sure. We take Wrathful Strike. I mean, we're a caster. And even though it's melee, it's still like a spell, so. Sure, why not? Crypt. Is Crypt of the two? Hold up. I still have my screenshot up on my phone. Or not up, but in my recents. As Barracks, it's 2. Not Crypt is 1. As far as secret rooms go. Very important. Do not skip your secret rooms. Wow. That move is very good. Zap. It's okay. I mean, the attack itself is hitting for a lot. It's just the little lightning part. Not that exciting. There was a tight hole there. And if I know one thing, it's tight holes. Is there gonna be... Oh, it's this trap room. Okay, sure. What do we get? Sure, I guess. Looked a little too fast. Easy. Breezy. Have I skipped it, or is it further on? This map has kind of gone like linearly. Which I'm curious how linear Avowed is going to be. I don't know if anyone's been keeping track of that game. It's the new one by Obsidian. It is Obsidian, right? Fallout New Vegas guys? The ones who always made the Elder Scrolls games that weren't the Elder Scrolls games. But it's not going to be full open world. It's going to be like open zones, like Outer Worlds, apparently. I don't know. I'm kind of hyped for it. Icy Round Shield of Thorns. Okay. Yes, Thunderbird. You can take back all my stuff. I mean, New Vegas is definitely the best Fallout game, despite, you know, its bugs. I couldn't get into Outer Worlds, though. Not to be mistaken with Outer Wilds. That's a completely different game. Apothecary supplies. Don't need to go into this room. Where is the secret room? Where? No, you can look and see like where it could be. Then you like zoom into the areas I found. If you're not zoomed in, it won't show you. But you also have to have walked by. Oh, it's just right there. I just found it. Holy moly, Jeff. I'm standing right there. God damn. Okay. That was embarrassing. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I feel better now. We will use our divine pattern to make me feel better. See, look at this. 2 and 3. It doesn't really go out too much further, but it lingers more. So when you're pulling a group of enemies, it feels a lot better, I think. Nice traps. And we spin. Damn shadows. Is that Big Pyre? I think that's Big Pyre. So we're gonna hold up. I do have 6 Shadow Curse, it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and use the potions. After them achievements, you know. I can't remember. It either gives you extra skill points as you level up or extra stat points. I don't remember which one that is, but it doesn't really matter because you want both a lot. Oh, I went the wrong way. You're supposed to go left on the way down here. And also not set yourself on fire, but that's okay. Alternatively, you could pick up that Blessing of Protection and then just walk through it and take actual 0 damage. I'm impatient. That's the answer there. I'm impatient. All right, let's go to the trader. Let's blow these skeletons. These bone men. Well, there's 2 things I'm 100% not giving up, and because it's the same thing. And then there's this, which I would like Book of Arms to complete the set, but at the same time, I don't really want to get rid of Conviction Resolve. I mean, the other way around. I would like Conviction Resolve, but I don't want to get rid of Book of Arms when I'm close to finishing the set. I don't think Conviction Resolve is that important, although it is nice. Throwing Stars does nothing. I wish I had it and that was offered in the trade, because I would have gotten rid of it. It does not trigger on Whirlwind, which is the whole reason I don't really see a point to it. Literally went up here just to check for hidden rooms. That's all we do. That's all we do. We just run around. This character doesn't care. There it is. Drums of Battle. Actually, I mean, okay, well, I didn't have to go through that, but I did. At the very least, Drums of Battle, the full set, is something we definitely want. You know, prior to that's whatever. Oh, there's 2 I gotta remember those are there after the fight, because there's a good chance we get Shadow Cursed here. To some degree. I don't feel like this is really an awesome fight for us. Not in the sense of like it's hard, because we have the full AOE clear. But just because all of our stuff is pretty much melee. So I have to, unless I'm whirlwinding, spinning, unless I'm spinning to win. I see why it's been nicknamed Spin to Win since Diablo 2. I assume there's nothing to it prior to Diablo 2. I'd be curious to know if anyone ever called this Spin to Win prior to that. But like, we have this button, which obviously does a lot, right? But it doesn't actually like quickly take these guys out. That's the problem. It doesn't quickly take out the baddies. I guess that's the main issue with Paladin, or at least this version. We still got to do another run with the Fire Paladin, but I think that guy needs a lot of gear before he's competing with the big timers. And even then, you're like probably wanting to use a very odd set of gear as well. And by odd, I mean maybe not strength. I'm just gonna step over here and just nuke those two guys. Seems good. I mean, if we're getting crits on all of our spells, then forget everything I said. Because if I can run up and crit those guys, we're living the dream. And smack. Yeah, like that. Okay. Shadowface is no more. He's been reduced to Shadow Body. Spike Pauldrons and Rabbit's Foot, fine. A Frost Staff of Slowing. That is not a bad weapon. Having chill and slow on the same thing. Yeah, adding Spin to Win to this makes it feel a whole lot better, I will say. Of Stunning Enchantment. That's kind of trash, I think. Good, we got one... we got one wood. I don't know how it's gonna help me. Coiled Serpent, also not super great. Just run on the trap, whatever. Orb of Restoration, you heal for 25% of the mana you spend. Oh. But I also, but I damage myself for... What? Hold up. These damn plants will not let me... Can I just chill here for a second? Effects. You lose 50% of the mana cast as health when casting spells. Okay. You heal for 25% of the mana you spend. Plus 10 mana regen. That did get a buff because it was 5 before. Well... Sometimes you just don't have any downsides. What do you have for me? Weapon crit? No. Move speed and weapon speed is fine. I mean, weapon crits... Oh, actually, those are pretty cheap. For the curse amount. I can handle that. Lay on Hands 2... is super interesting. This is also really good. I'm gonna take Lay on Hands 2 though. I think I would say that if I did not have a Great Axe, I would have taken the Blessed Strike area. But one more point into Lay on Hands, and it's doing a sizable amount of damage to almost every enemy here, right? Obviously not the plants. Alright. Come down here. Hopefully we find the hidden room and I don't have to search around for it too much. We get to lay on hands nuke, which feels great. Also with Drums of Battle, we're kind of incentivized to spam skills a little bit more. Definitely think I missed it. So, the hunt begins. It's right there. I'm getting better. It only took many, many hours. Fire salts. I guess we're putting the fire salts on our weapon. Makes sense. If that was Florida, it would be bath salts. And it would send us into a rage. It'd be pretty funny, though. All right, down we go. Down, down. Oh, the skill orb's down here. Cool. This is the one I was talking about. Yeah. Okay. 2 imps, 1 run. He cured 17 Shadow Curse. Wow. That imp is a bro. Hot damn. This is actually crazy. Dude. No. Stop shooting at me. I'm kind of shocked, honestly. I haven't seen that imp before, but much appreciated. Yeah, I don't think they should nerf spin to win. I think they should buff the other weapons. Their secondary skills. So that weapon builds are more viable. That's just my opinion. Or, you know, modders will just take care of it once the, like, full mod support's in. I saw they already added mod support for, like, translation, so people can do that, which is fantastic, right? Like, smaller studios have a hard time translating a bunch of stuff. I get it, it's expensive. So there's plenty of fans. I'm not saying, like, fans should do all the work for stuff, but on indie projects, you get a little bit more leeway, and stuff like translations is kind of fair. That is a crazy headpiece. I'm going to equip it. That is 64. That is 40 more armor. I lose some attack power. I get some attacks. I guess weapon speed's not great. You know what? No, we're not going to take that, but no, we're not going to equip it. But our Primalist is probably going to be very happy about it. Also, we did get hit with a bit of Shadow Curse from something. I guess it's the curse of being in melee, you could say. All right, well. Take Sanctified Water. Fine. It's fine. We just, bomb the area. Spell power per Shadow Curse? Yeah. Yeah. Like, the goal is to not have any, right? But if we're gonna have some, might as well get some spell power out of it. Another... Maybe these are the treasure rooms? The trap rooms or treasure rooms? That would make sense. Mana crystallizer? Yeah, it's... Imagine having mana problems. Wouldn't be me. I almost walked right by the secret room. Scroll and meteor. All right. Our spells continue to get better. I mean, come on. This feels pretty good. Elemental Prism? Elemental Prism? If you have not seen Elemental Prism, it's that. If you haven't played Last Epoch, that's that's one of the spells of that one wizard class that I forget the name of. It's pretty awesome. One of the best like casters in any ARPG for sure. I mean, it's literally just the I can't remember. It's the guy from Dota who combines spells. You gotta press all the buttons. Spellbinder, man, my brain. That's frustrating to me that I can't remember that. All right, we're gonna potion it up. Potion refill. And go kill a plant. Because why wouldn't we? Let's see how this goes. It's okay. Like you said, I don't think it's the best boss killer. It's kind of the downside of this. Although apparently your positioning matters, because that seemed to do significantly more damage than the other hits. Ooh, what is that? Codex of Power. Doubling the Codex of Power is kind of nice. And then we get some physical damage, which is important. And we get a War Sword of Corrosion. Not good stats. However, does a lot of damage. To the barracks, where there are two rooms here. Alright, so the elites survive one hit. Not a problem at all, but good to know. Again, we're not an armored knight kind of build, but we are a Shield of Faith kind of build. Just extra armor. Or extra life, I guess. I can go and hit this. And we just keep moving. No reason to just dilly-dally. If I just spam... Trying to see where I have the Blessed Strike on my bound on my mouse. That's what I was doing there. Oop, that's a saw. That's also a saw. It's okay. I saw they were making a new Saw movie. Said the word Saw 80 times in the past 3 seconds. But I have like no interest in watching more torture porn. I really don't get the appeal, personally. I think the first movie was good. Still a little gory for me. You know, just it feels like gory for the sake of gory. I've never understood that. And this is someone who likes the Evil Dead movies and that type of stuff. So like, I don't know. There's certain types of gore that seem like they're fine, and there's others that are just like make me kind of squeamish. Oh, we just went to full mana there. Probably shouldn't blow my lay on hands so early. Yeah, that's probably smart not to. Wait till we're in it. No, you don't get to get away. All right, well, we're clearing. There's the secret room right there, so that's nice. The traps do get handled pretty well. We just need more spell cooldown reduction, honestly. Seems to be the case. All right, an HP regen chest piece is kind of neat. Because there's certainly a strength ranger build. I don't know what that's from, but we got it. Arcane 5, just casting spells, maybe. Gonna try and clear all these guys at one time. I mean, it feels pretty powerful. All right. What do we got trinket-wise? We get a whole lot of nothing. Take iron over an extra dash. An extra dash is definitely, like, good. But you don't need it. Divine Lantern. Kinda great. I'm blind the enemies in front of me. Did I hit both secret rooms is the question, because there's one. I have not hit the second one. And it's right there. Very much hidden. We now have a flashlight to help us. It said flashlight, not fleshlight. Where exactly was it on this corner? Did I run past it? Wait, what happened? Am I losing my mind? I mean, I am. We've been over this. Let's talk about this. I could have swore. Well, first of all, I wanted to hit that. Hold. Hold. I could have swore I zoomed in up here and it was over here. Wait, was it not? Was it by this one? Bro. Bro, I am so cooked. Jesus. Oh, man. Okay, well, if it's not there, then it has to be somewhere else. This is a place I could think of down here. Did I have just, like, not explored this? Maybe that's what I thought was happening. Maybe I had a stroke. Maybe that's what happened. Okay. Sneaky bastard. This is why you don't skip it. Because you never know when the hidden door is going to have a dragon's heart inside of it. All right. Wave up is over there. Neat. Well, that's pretty cool. It's so weird to me that the game has, like, rare and epic trinkets, but it doesn't have a rarity of here behind, beyond blue. An effective strategy. There's another strategy too. You can just pull the enemies through the trap area. So, yeah, I'm kind of already starting to see it, though, I will say. As much damage as it does, and it does a lot of damage, without the extra cooldown reduction, it's definitely limited. It is a build that just wants to run from location to location. I guess you could spin your way from location to location. We almost got low enough to pop the one ability that we took. Alas, I decided to heal. Sure, I think that was the bigger pyre that I was supposed to save, but it's fine. I gotta look for trap rooms up here. I'm also just like trying to keep somewhat of an eye on my HP. We do have a lot now. Also, when our thing is active, our HP regen goes up like crazy, and we just got 25 HP regen while we're standing still. So if we're ever standing still and our HP goes super low, we're gonna have a bajillion HP regen from this. I'm gonna take it. I was gonna say this and this are both also quite good, but well, we are the Divine Paladin, so I'd like to favor taking the subclasses spells or upgrades when available, and then at the same time, like, it feels like death protection almost. Like 500%. If we ever get low, we're just gonna go right back to full. Pretty often. Okay. That actually makes me think we should just use a potion right now. So I did. To farm up the meta progression. We run through the enemies. We don't care. We don't care. Weakness enchantment. Not super excited about that one either. Yeah, this is good. This is definitely a good build. It's strong. I am pleased, I would say, right now. All right. Where are the hidden rooms at? Where are they at? I'm gonna come down here, grab this iron, and we'll take a look-see in the map. Boss is up here, so we obviously have to walk back around anyway. It's crazy to me that I don't see any. Like, I hate this map layout, for one. Okay, up there. The hidden room should definitely be. See, oh my gosh. All right, 27,000 XP is pretty decent. Problem is there's another one. Ew, we didn't do any damage to him. And we're stuck on the ledge. It's so much easier if you just see it on the screen. I feel like once you go to find it on the minimap, you're kind of like already behind. No, I was supposed to... Whatever. I was supposed to hit the potion room, but we didn't. Whoops. Whoops. It's fine. How does this fare, I wonder? Get them together. You get to hit 2 targets at once. I definitely think having only hitting 1 sucks. I definitely feel like having extra Blessed Strike power would go a long way here. Yeah, not incredible. got to be a better... There's got to be a faster clear Paladin build. This is definitely functional in New Game Plus, though. Assassin's Mask is definitely not what we're after. A draining battle axe. Sure. This is a bunch of junk. Immediately see the hidden wall. Mana Restores Dash is kind of decent. And here we get... Blessed Strike Area. We're kind of past that. I think we're on Glancing Blows. Or we're on Zeal. How does... Oh, you can't. For some reason, inventory... Well, I know why the inventory doesn't pause the games because of multiplayer, but... That was a waste. How does this work? Your melee weapon hits. This is a melee weapon hit. So, Conviction should... trigger a whirlwind. By that logic. We, yeah, I guess there's a high MP whirlwind spin to win build too. Maggot Gland upgrade. Interesting. I already found the secret room, so I don't have to worry about that. Just gonna drop a bomb over there and leave, basically. This Paladin is that asshole who farts in a room and then leaves the room to let everyone else suffer. That's what this character is. Here is my divine presence, and gone. Ugh. Damage. Hey, extra stat point. Again, once you get the secret room, not a lot of incentive to kill these guys. We do want to clear the... Like, we don't want to get stuff from the map, right? Like, Shadow Curse down. But beyond that, I'm kind of just good. Map doesn't pause the game either. We already got our skill orb. I think we're just safe to check out of the hotel here, huh? Is it safe? Hey, let's pick that up. Take a look. I just don't want to mention any treasure rooms, you know? Alright. Potions, I'm gonna attempt to hit. Also, the secret room immediately. Again. Fantastic. Lethal War Maul of Draining. Okay. It's gonna be hard for War Maul to ever compare to the Great Axe, though. Just the way this game is designed. Although getting disarmed mid-whirlwind, certainly not ideal situation. What do we get? Yeah. I guess. Or we just take Lay on Hands. Regen up. It all seems pretty good. Yeah, it's a big old pile of XP just from nuking everybody. If you don't want to fight people, this is a pretty good build too. Just want to run away. The coward's build. I think getting the mana crystallizer was pretty big too. Just to not have any problems at all. I do think coiled serpents is gonna kind of suck. They tend to not stick together. Coiled serpents. That's definitely not what I was talking about. I meant the Serpents of Demise, the coolest rock band name of all time. Potions are refilled. All right, where do we actually need to go before the boss room? Basically nowhere. There's meta progression stuff here with that's also like money, which is why I'm still getting it. Even though building materials are done for me. And then we just zoom on by. I know I'm missing a lot of XP here, but you get so much XP from the dark halls. From the dank halls. This, I gotta say though, this isn't really a playstyle that I love. Running around and dropping one big nuke and then I hope it's not coming through in the video, but like I'm not a big fan of like this. Is there an extra serpent head in New Game Plus? I'm pretty sure there's only 3 in New Game, right? I haven't noticed in the other videos. Also, again, thank you guys for like watching this and supporting it. It's actually a decent amount of money as like supplemental income for me. And it does make a difference. So I do appreciate all you guys watching for so long and whatnot, and commenting and all that stuff. Helps out a lot, especially with like the goal of making this full income type thing. Probably need to put out like another video a day though for that. I would guess. And start streaming consistently. Continue. I'm gonna try and stream on, if you're seeing this, I'm gonna definitely be streaming on Friday. I was gonna try and stream on Wednesdays and Fridays, but this Wednesday I've got like dentist stuff to do. Probably not gonna feel like it after that, I'm gonna be honest. And I'm not gonna be entertaining for that. Streaming's like a whole nother skill set. Like, just yapping on here while nobody else is talking. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at it in the past couple years. This fight is hella tedious, by the way. There's like nothing happening. We heal, we cast our spells. The minions are dropping mana gems, so we don't have to worry about our mana at all. We also have mana leech because Paladin has that built in. So yeah, it's just like not the most amazing fight. Buddy, get out of here. What were they thinking? But yeah, I think, ooh, venomous great axe of draining. Okay. We love to see great axes. But yeah, for those of you who've stuck with me since the whole beginning of this channel with like Rotato, you guys can let me know. Or even the early days of Death Must Die. Let me know how you feel that I've gotten about my yapping. Because I do be yapping now. Before it was like all gameplay stuff. Now I feel it's just like talk about whatever I'm feeling like. Speaking of that, for those of you still stuck around, man, NFL had a rough weekend. It's been a rough weekend to be an NFL enjoyer, unless you're a Chiefs fan. If you are, you know, like, shout out to you. Good for you. Happy for you. Probably. This is all pretty bad. Big fire resistance. And take spider web. Spider web. I don't know why, but immediately makes me think of the No Doubt song, which if somehow y'all haven't heard Tragic Kingdom, I know any of my younger viewers are definitely not old enough for that album, but it is one of the best things in the 90s, for sure. I think y'all could agree with me, right? Like, Tragic Kingdom is a classic. I'm not too big on the other No Doubt stuff, to be honest, but that whole, like, almost every song from that album, almost, is an absolute banger. I'm being a little bit careful here because I know that this is a place where we could die. Arctic Steppe, huh? Well, that got buffed, didn't it? Also, looks very purple over there. Look at this. Look at me using my eyes. I found both of them. Oh, that's a good one. 2 attack power for every trinket, which ends up being quite a few. And these guys are not undead, unfortunately. All right. That upgrade, that attunement, really not all that impressive, I feel like now. Like, I guess there probably will be more stuff to use it on in the future, but I've kind of already feel like I've maxed out my meta progression. I mean, I know I maxed out my meta progression currently, but like, I also feel like I have enough resources that I should be good for going into runs basically permanently, unless we start like dying really early in runs, which is possible as New Game Plus increases. We'll have to see. I'm gonna leave the potions there just in case, like, bad things could happen. These guys are notably not undead. Land Hands heal up is pretty good. Conviction heal up's pretty good too, but I'm thinking Land Hands heal as our last upgrade. We already got both secret rooms, so we just push forward here. Mighty Steel Helmet of Learning. Take a look at that one real quick. Weapon power, armor, experience gain. You know, honestly, that might go on the primal list. Let's see. Primalist has been very happy with this run, I would say. We had an auto cast there. Oh, I bricked it against the wall. That's sad. Okay, let's just head towards the boss room. It's a pile of XP. You hit everyone here. We have our angelic buff back too. I didn't mention it before, but if it ever triggers, there's the debuff pops up right there. Yeah. Which is nice because that means I know how much like death protection I have, basically. But what was that effect? Just pull him into the hallway. Now, obviously, here's the thing, right? So, the first character to get through New Game Plus is going to feel a little bit harder than the second character, just by the nature of the way meta progression works on alts in this game. So, keep that in mind with all these builds, that this is the third character we're going through with this. It's like, you know, middle of the pack. You know, if you're just looking at like clear times and whatnots. Obviously, you could up your clear time a lot by just not going after every secret room. And I think you'd probably still survive, but you also miss out on a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and grab this. We just heal, we dash. Having dashes up in this area is also really important, so you don't get stuck anywhere. Yeah, I just want the XP scrolls. That's kind of a bad spot to be in. Maybe the worst spot to be in, actually. Good news is this character is kind of tanky. Alright, so he summons the dudes. We nuke the dudes. We spin, we attack, it's fine. Everything's fine. And we go to the Dark Avatar at a little over like an hour 15 or so. Not terrible for a full run with every secret room. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, that didn't do a lot of damage. I'm gonna say I don't have a lot of fear here, you know, but I'm also not feeling like we're doing too much damage. I think this is where the Flames Blessed Strike would really come in handy. Because it would add the extra dot damage. We could just tank that. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Holy moly. Yeah, he's... Yeah. This is the problem here. That's what I would say. This is like the reason I don't love builds like this, where you just like have one ability that's you're stuck to. If you can one-shot things, bosses, it's okay. If you can't, don't love it. It's gonna be a long fight. We'll see how it goes. Haven't had to use a potion or anything. He's gonna transition right now. Ow. His little cold vacuum. Did they block my pillars of light? Can it be blocked because it's physical? Is that what's going on? Are they blocking the ice? Well, this part is the coolest of breezes. He's back. He's trying to stand in the fire too much. I mean, if it get multiple hits, that would be great. I don't know why. I get the feeling that this is one of those games where at some point this boss is going to spawn like a copy of himself after one of these dash sequences. Like, no shade or whatever to the devs. Like, so far it's been pretty bug-free. I mean, like, you know, compared to new releases recently. I just get that feeling. Maybe we need penetration. Because as I always say, you can't go wrong with penetration. So that would be helpful. I think that should just be the motto of the channel, right? You can't go wrong with penetration. I don't know if I could put that on the banner, though. I don't know if YouTube would feel okay about that. And we're disarmed. And oh, debuffs last 50% less. That's right. This is an excruciatingly long fight. Kind of like the Serpents of Demise, actually. Same issue. I will say turning off combo kills was nice. Not having to deal with that in the skill options. With no intention of ever taking it. Oh, that was a big one there. All right, what do we get? A two-handed bow that has crit chance and crit damage. Level 27. Oh, wow. I just did the marksman run, and this thing is god tier. It's actually perfect. Okay. And a fiery round shield of thorns. Not exciting. Not exciting. I should have looked at my stats. Sorry. One day I'm gonna remember. We can look at our stats here, though. Divine Pillars did most of the damage, then Whirlwind, as you could expect. An hour and 11 minutes. Not super bad. Not super bad. We gained 1,000,000 XP. Pretty good economy stuff. Dust collected. Is that what this? No, this is dust. This is crystals, I assume. And this is unknown resource. Set up for the future. So we end up with 100,000 gold, which is nice. Bunch of materials. I can always trade these in for money. Decent. I would say this thing is going to be better once you can max out Blessed Strike. But even then, I worry that it's going to have the same problems, where this is just a really good AOE spell, and you have really good damage for AOE, but your single target is just miserable. I guess if you get the right spell power and whatnot. I'm going to check the shop real quick, too. Some Carnage Plate Gauntlets. A Stout Cloak. Just looking for stuff that I can enchant later. Don't care about the helm. Plague Bandit, almost. Plague Bandit Mask. Revivifying Leather Hood. I'm gonna take these gloves, though, because they're gonna go on the Tank Ranger build. I can't care anymore. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. Well, we'll have to figure out what to do with my loot. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to do stuff like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, and let me know in the comments what character you want to see next. I'm sure I have some in the pocket to do, but eventually. Anyway, have a good one. See you next time. Bye.